find me. Every night I'm off the hook. There's a bird in the sky with a camera to find me. Slipping a sword to impale and unwind me. Shut down a mind, your canary.
Stand by.
Can't be
5, 4, 3. Good morning, Marshals. My name is John Shelton.
And I'm Colin Payne.
Today is Friday, March 21st.
From March Madness to Tater Day, we have a ton to tell you, so let's get started.
Have you seen some crazy socks in the halls today? Well, that could be because today is National Down Syndrome Awareness Day. Here's Colin and Josh with more.
Today is National Down Syndrome Awareness Day. So if you have seen any crazy socks in the hallway, that would be because we are celebrating today. Josh, are you going to be wearing crazy socks?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I will be too. And you should wear your socks too.
It's time for a battle of the mustaches. This week on Fantasy Fight Club, we have two talk show hosts, Steve Harvey and Dr. Phil, competing for bald superiority. Let's see who wins.
Destiny?
Who would win in a fight, Steve Harvey or Dr. Phil?
I would have to say Steve Harvey. He's a lot taller than Dr. Phil, and I just feel like he's got a lot more muscle going on.
I gotta disagree with you. I mean, Dr. Phil regularly brings on crazy people on his show, so he's gotta have some skills to take down those crazy people.
Rebecca Sealock. Okay, definitely Steve Harvey. He is a quick thinker, fast on his feet. I think he would totally destroy Dr. Phil.
Feel like you forget, like Dr. Phil, his mustache is gray, which means he's older and he has more experience. All right, Tyler, who do you think would win in a fight, Steve Harvey or Dr. Phil?
Steve Harvey. I just like him better. He's a more likable person.
Steve Harvey has like 3 different shows he's on. Dr. Phil has one show he's known for, and it's been going on for God knows how long. And I think he just shows consistency. Steve Harvey has to change up the game every now and then. I guess there's no debate. Steve Harvey is the GOAT.
Where do pirates get their hooks? Second-hand shops.
Listen up, Marshals. Tater Day is coming up next month and is being moved back to the Court Square after being phased out over a decade ago. Let's see what people have to say about the sudden new change.
Do you remember when Tater Day was in Town Square?
Yes, vaguely. I was probably like 5 or 6, I would assume. But I remember literally like the whole town was closed off. There were games and vendors and just all the things. It was a great time.
What's your opinion on it moving back to Town Square?
I think that's a great idea if, it's like it was when I was a kid and all the vendors, all the games, the rides, it's just not like that anymore. So I think that would be a great idea if we could have all the vendors, games, food, and just the town kind of shut down for it. So we love Tater Day at my house.
Hey Marshals, today for lunch we'll be having your choice of chicken, sandwich, burger, salad, or pizza. Monday for breakfast we'll be having tornadoes, and for lunch we'll be having something new, queso con carne. Have a great day. Peace out, y'all.
This week we had our EOP testing held in the main gym. Almost 200 students took it, but most don't even know what that was for. We went and interviewed senior counselor Miss Boone.
So EOP is end-of-program assessments that we give to our students who have completed 2 courses in a CTE pathway. Examples are business, agriculture, mechanical engineering. There are more, but are some examples of the areas that we'll be testing. So there are some benefits to EOPs that the students may not be aware of. The first one is that our state has articulated agreements with colleges throughout our state. If you pass an EOP exam, that could turn into college credit. If students are curious about specific colleges that do award the credit, they can speak to their pathway teachers. Also, as an example, the most common that I see students being able to take advantage of this are students who attend Murray State University and choose to major in ag. If they pass one of the ag EOPs, then that does turn into some college credit for them, provided they'll complete the paperwork once they get to Murray. There are benefits inside of our school as well. So for our seniors who are looking at graduating, they can earn career ready status, which is recognized at class night, and it is a pin that they would receive to wear on their stole at graduation. Our underclassmen that are looking at what could I take my senior year, maybe who want to participate in our work-based learning programs, this is a way that they can prove that they are career ready, that they can go out and work in our community. A lot of our CTE funding comes from performances. This is one of the pieces that the CTE funding looks like. So our students who get to be in FBLA and go on the trips and be in Skills USA and go on trips and things, this funding contributes to that as well.
A few weeks ago, students from the Tech Center went to participate in Murray State's Tech Mania. The event covered 5 challenges where students had to sort through codes, scavenge for QR codes, and even put together cables. Based on how quickly they finished, they were awarded points towards winning a scholarship to Murray State's Cybersecurity Department.
Seniors, listen close. Monday, March 31st is the due date for senior class night slides. If you haven't heard about it, you can scan the QR code on the screen now to fill out the Google form with all of your information. Some of the necessary aspects are your name, club/teams, your plans after high school, a senior photo and childhood photo. Don't forget to do this before March 31st. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email Ms. Conley.
With spring in the air, our seniors will soon be gone. That's why it's important that we recognize as many as we can. In fact, we recently spoke with senior Chris Cummins to learn more about him on today's Senior Spotlight. I'm John Shelton here with Marshall County Senior Chris Cummins. What made you decide to go to Murray State?
I'm in a screamo band, and I wanted to stay local to the band so that I could continue practicing and playing shows with them. That was what it originally was, but the scholarships are great too, and the more that I go to Murray and visit and take classes there through like dual credit and stuff, I see that's actually a pretty good school.
Why data science?
So I want to do data science because it's in high demand and computers will continue to become more and more used.
You mentioned you were in a screamo band. What got you into that?
I met this guy named Cooper, and we've been best friends for a couple years now, and he kind of got me into it. He manages camping in Alaska, and then eventually it was just to a point where it's like, let's start a band, you know, here's my influences, and we kind of just ran with it. So,
what teacher would you say has impacted you the most?
Yeah, definitely Dr. Clayton.
If you could say one sentence to yourself in middle school, what would you say?
Just connect with anybody that you can.
Will you miss high school?
Yeah, I think I will.
Well, thank you, Chris, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on the Senior Spotlight. Welcome to sports. Let's catch up to speed on what's going on in Marshall County athletics. There have been a lot of signings recently. To start off, our very own senior football star Luke Weber committed to Bellarmine University as a defensive back. Luke's going to tell us why he's excited to go on to Bellarmine.
I'm feeling very excited. This is a great time in my life. Very excited to go on to the next level. It's a great place to flourish as a young student and athlete. It's very close to home, and I believe I'll have a real good time at Bellarmine. So, great place.
Matthew Henderson and Maddox Cope have both signed to the Shawnee Saints to continue their baseball career. They are very excited about their commitment. Let's hear from them on their commitment.
It feels very relieved to open a new chapter in my life. I'm ready to further my baseball career and grow as a person and work hard to get better.
It feels really good. I'm glad I got the sun and continue my baseball career. I'm looking forward to playing at the college level and getting better. So, I mean, hopefully after 2 years I can sign somewhere else and continue my baseball career from there.
Congratulations to Macy Scott of the girls soccer team for continuing her educational and athletic career at Asbury University, where she will be playing soccer. Let's hear what she has to say about this exciting opportunity.
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, I'm really looking forward to pursuing my degree in graphic design and also playing soccer at Asbury University. It's awesome.
With March Madness in full swing, Caden was able to go around the school and ask people about their personal brackets.
Here with Miss Carey. Miss Carey, have you filled out a March Madness bracket yet?
I am about to do that. I'm doing a little research first.
Speaking of, what is your best strategy to fill out a good bracket?
Well, I'm a Wildcat fan, so I always have to have one bracket where the Wildcats win. I love Mark Pope and the Wildcats. They just got to get healthy. But my other strategies are I check out their record, I look at who their coach is, who their best players are, and if worse comes to worse, we check out those uniforms.
What is your strategy to have the best bracket?
I just have elite ball knowledge.
Valid. Who do you have winning this year?
I either have Duke or Florida. I can't decide which one I want to win.
Strategy to fill out the best bracket for March Madness?
Just to fill out the best one.
Who do you have winning this year?
St. John's.
Who do you have winning in this year's March Madness?
Chomp, chomp, Florida Gators, baby.
Here with Coach Morris. Coach Morris, did you fill out a March Madness bracket this year?
I did not.
Why is that?
Well, Moeller, as you know, I love sports ball so much. I get too excited, and watching sports ball games could send me into cardiac arrest and leave my children fatherless. So, no brackets for me.
We have a lot coming up for sports, including a big matchup for our girls softball. They have a game tonight against the McCracken County Mustangs. Then they travel Saturday to Trigg County for 2 games. On the boys' side of things, baseball travels to Ohio County for 2 games as well. Our archery team has a tournament this Saturday as well at Trigg County. Come out and support your marshals these next couple days.
Hello everyone, this is your weather forecast. For the rest of today, it'll be mostly sunny with highs in the low 60s. For this weekend, on Saturday, it'll be sunny with highs in the mid 60s. And on Sunday, there will be showers with possibly a chance of a thunderstorm. Some of these storms could be strong to severe. It's all dependent on the moisture and the instability right now. And as of this forecast, it doesn't really look all that bad. The risk looks to be low for severe thunderstorms. Highs on Sunday will be in the upper 60s. I hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend. I'm Ryan Otten with your weather forecast.
Even though the band is done marching around, that doesn't mean they're not hard at work in the band room preparing for their annual concert assessment. This Tuesday, we caught up with Mr. Payton for more information on the event.
We have a thing called concert assessment that is basically our state assessment for Kentucky Music Educators Association, which is what the band is a part of here in our state. And basically what we do is since probably about mid-January, early part of February, we've been working on a couple pieces that we will take to this festival and play it in front of 3 well-respected band directors. And basically they give us a rating all the way from distinguished all the way down to novice. This year we're playing a song called Salvation is Created, and we're also playing a song called Haven Dance.
The decibel is still going on during lunches. Let's catch up with Dylan and John to see what they think about this season.
The Decibel is a student-led music show that the Media Arts program puts on during lunches. This is the 2nd season we are doing the Decibel. Last year, Zach Powell was the host. This year, we have Jones Shelton. Let's see how he thinks about the season going so far.
Considering that I had no knowledge what I was getting into, and how the first few weeks have gone doing shows, I think that it's gone pretty good for what I thought was going to happen. I mean, you see someone like Zach Powell make it so easy, and then you come in, and I thought, oh, it's good. It'll be nothing, but you really realize that it's harder than you think, and you have to sort of adapt, but I think it's going pretty good so far. Definitely organization. I mean, we've learned how to organize ourselves and how to host and all that just because we reviewed and learned. And really audio mixing as well, like we learned from that as well last year, and we've gotten a lot, as we've gone along, the mixes have gotten better and better, and I think that everybody's just doing a stellar job and learning.
Everyone puts in hard work to produce a decibel. Tensions get high at some points, but at the end it all works out and makes an amazing show. We made a new intro with one of our Marshall County alumni, Hayden Powell, song Teen Trailer as an intro song.
Prom is coming up, and the Marshall mission is hard at it to help students get the perfect prom fit. If you need help with your prom outfit, scan the QR code on screen now to fill out the Google form.
That's all we have for you today, Marshals.
We hope you have an amazing rest of your day.
And this was the Morning Marshal.